Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of the objectives from metals and alloys. Let's start the session. Question number 51, forged pig may be converted to wrought iron by, so it will be Paulding, right? So if you see here, wrought iron, it is wrought iron. Wrought iron is generally manufactured from pig iron. It is a laborious and expensive process involving several operations such as refining, Paulding, singling and rolling, right? But if you see here, forged pig is generally used for its manufacture and can be converted direct by Paulding process. So if forged pig is mentioned, so answer will be Paulding, and if only pig iron is mentioned, the answer will be all of the above. So here the answer is Paulding. During Paulding, molten metal is kept clear of the fuel, carbon is converted into carbonic acid and silicon forms slag, all of the above, right? So basically, it is done in a reverberatory furnace, right? So the characteristic of reverberatory furnace is the metal does not come in contact with the fuel, right? So the metal does not come in contact with the fuel. That is, the first one is correct. And for the second one, carbon is converted into carbonic acid, right? So if you see here, during the process of Paulding, most of the carbon content and other impurities of pig iron are oxidized. So it will form carbonic acid and slag formed is removed through slag removal door. So these silicons form slag as well, right? And so our answer will be all of the above. Question number 53, the variety of pig iron used for manufacture of wrought iron is, so for the manufacture of wrought iron, it will be white forged pig, right? So white pig is also known as forged pig, and it is produced when the furnace is not provided with sufficient fuel. So if there is no sufficient fuel, or when the raw materials are wanted to low temperature, right, or high percent of sulfur, then white pig is formed. So if basically it is low fuel, not sufficient fuel, low temperature, and higher percentage of sulfur, right? And it is used for the manufacture of wrought iron. The variety of pig iron used for manufacture of wrought iron is white forged pig. So this is the answer. Three basic raw materials used which are needed in large quantities for production of steel are. So the first one is iron ore. Obviously it is needed, right? And the second one is coal as fuel and limestone as flux, right? So our answer will be iron ore, coal and limestone. Question number 55. Compared to mild steel, cast iron has high compressive strength and low tensile strength. So this is correct and this is correct. So our answer will be 1 and 4. Which of the following ingredients adjust maximum inflation properties of steel? It will be carbon, right? Percentage of carbon content in mild steel is, that is, if you see here, carbon contents carbon contents of mild steel is about 0.1 to 0.25%. So our answer will be option number A, less than 0.25. Which of the following stresses is used for identifying the quality of structural steel? So it is yield stress, right? Vanadium steel is normally used in the manufacture of what? So it will be used in manufacture of axle and springs. So question number 60. And here are the method used to form manufacturing of these types of iron, and here are the types of iron. So for the cast iron it will be cupola furnace, right? And for the wrought iron it will be reverberative furnace. From these two only we can answer the particular question. So the answer is here 4, 3, 2, 1, and it still is LD process also. This is this is the. So the best way to remember is cast is for cupola, C for C, right? Cast is for cupola. Question number 61. So if you see here, so zinc is used for what? Sorry, first of all, aluminum alloy is used for low density and high resistance to corrosion, right? And copper is used as what? Lightning conductor. And zinc is used for radiation shielding, and lead is used for building flashing and damp proof course. So it will be 4, 3, 2, 1. So it will be second. The operation of removal of impurities or clay adhering to iron ores is known as what? It is known as dressing. Pig iron made from hematite are free from sulfur, phosphorus and copper is known as Bessemer pig, right? The pig iron obtained from the furnace that is provided with fuel at very high temperature is known as, if it is very high temperature, it will be grey, right? So grey pig, it is also known as what? Foundry pig. And it is produced when the furnace is provided sufficiently with the fuel and raw materials are bonded at very high temperatures, right? So the answer is foundry pig. Now the pig iron obtained from the furnace that is provided with insufficient fuel. So if the fuel is insufficient, then it will be force pig. If the temperature is low, it will be force pig, right? And the percentage, if percentage of sulfur is higher, it will be force pig. And it is used in the manufacture of wrought iron as well. The process involved in the manufacture of wrought iron from pig iron is known as, so from manufacture of wrought iron from pig iron. Pig iron is only mentioned, so we'll go for all of the above. If force pig would be, if there was force pig, then we would have to take Paulding, right? Now for this particular question, it will be all of the above. Fermenting 1 ton of cast iron, the requirement of material is 700 meter cube of air, right? So you can see here on average, the following will be required to melt 1 ton of iron. Air is 700 meter cube, and limestone is 20 kg, and coke is 1 quintal. 1 quintal is 100 kg, right? So our answer will be all of the above. Pig iron contains carbon up to what? Pig iron contains carbon up to 4%. The property of steel is influenced maximum by, it will be carbon. Purest form of iron is what? Wrought iron. As compared to mild steel, cast iron has high compressive strength and low tensile strength. So our answer will be both A and B. Wrought iron contains carbon up to what? 0.15%. If you see here, wrought iron is almost pure iron. It is hardly contains carbon more than 0.5% or so. Mild steel contains carbon up to what? Mild steel, it will be, if you see here, depending on their carbon content, steel is classified as mild steel in case the carbon content is from 0.15 to 0.3%. So our answer will be 0.3%. So maximum is 0.3%. The unit weight of steel is taken as 7.8 ton per meter cube, right? So it will be 7850 kg per meter cube and 7.8 ton per meter cube, because 1 ton is 1000 kg, right? Cast iron is used for what? Cast iron is used for columns and struts. Why? Because it has higher compressive strength. So columns and struts are compression member, right? So or the compression member, it has to bear a higher compressive strength. So cast iron is used for the columns and struts. Mild steel is used for what? Structural works and beams, right? We see here, mild steel is used for all kinds of structural works and beams, right? So answer is option number A. Wrought iron is for small size water pipes, right? If you see here, wrought iron is used for small size water pipes, right? The types of steel used for precision leveling stuff is what? Invar, right? It is invar. The steel used for rails under heavy traffic and sharp curves is, it will be what? Manganese steel. If you see here, manganese steel is used for rails under heavy traffic and on sharp curves. The steel used for manufacture of rails is, it will be Bessemer steel, right? So if you see in the Bessemer steel is obtained from Bessemer pig in a converter. It is used largely for rails. So our answer will be what? Bessemer steel. Softer variety of steel may be obtained by what? Bessemer process, right? So if you see here, in the Bessemer process, softer variety of steel is obtained. brass is an alloy of, it will be copper and zinc, right? Copper and zinc. Bronze is an alloy of what? Copper and tin. If you see here in the bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. So answer is option number A, copper and tin. Inbar is an alloy of what? That is Fe 36, right? Fe 36, nickel and iron. Steel and nickel. So option number B is the answer. Solder is an alloy of what? Lead and tin. So lead tin alloy is solder, right? Tin means solder. So option number C is the answer. German silver is an alloy of what? German silver is an alloy of, so nickel silver is also known as German silver, and it is an alloy of copper, zinc and nickel. Copper, zinc and nickel here. So how do I remember this? So I just suppose this Kenichi Mitsubai is from Germany. So if he is from Germany, then it will be German silver. So Kenichi is, this is K is Co and Nichi is nickel, right? And Ni is nickel and Chi is, this is from for zinc. So I just randomly created this. K is copper, Ni is nickel and Chi is zinc, and I remembered the as a German nationality. 87. Monal metal is an alloy of what? Monal metal. Just remember of Monaco biscuit, right? Monaco biscuit. And Monaco, that is monal metal, nickel and copper. This MON is for monal metal, and this is Na is for nickel and CO is for copper. So our answer will be option number A, nickel and copper. Stainless steel resists corrosion due to what? Chromium, right? For the manufacture of stainless steel, steel is mixed with what? Chromium again. Galvanizing means, we all know that galvanizing is depositing of fine film of zinc on iron steel by dipping it in the molten zinc, right? So our answer will be option number A. A combination of metals with other substance is called what? It is called alloy, right? The main purpose of manufacture of alloy steel is to attain a certain properties like what? Strength, hardness, toughness, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Addition of chromium to steel makes it what? More abrasive, right? Major component of gunmetal is, so basically gunmetal contains about 88% of copper, 10 to 8% of tin and 2 to 4% of zinc, right? So major component is copper. The recycled material used in cladding multi-storied commercial buildings in Kathmandu is what? Aluminum composite panel, right? So ACM, these are lightweight cladding panels that are meant to be ideal for external building facades and fascia to improve the aesthetic appeal and durability of buildings. So you may have seen this particular thing in Bhatbharini buildings, right? So the answer is ACM or ACP. Expanded metal is obtained from what? It is obtained from, so if you see in the book of D. Prasad, you may find the answer as galvanized sheet, but if you see in the book of Abbott, there you may find the but not particular this very same question, but from the other question you may find as steel sheet is the answer. But if you see in the D. Prasad, it is given as galvanized sheet. So let's see this particular video, how it is made. So this is the process of making. A prime coat is given to steel work or mixture of linseed oil and red lead, right? Next. The process at which steel is passed through a small hole to make cylindrical rods and wires is, it is. So if you see here, D. Prasad has given the answer as B. So D. Prasad, this is from D. Prasad. And R.K. Shrestha has given the answer as D. So this is from R.K. Shrestha. I think the answer is drawing. This here in the drawing, this operation is carried out to reduce the cross section and to increase the length proportionately. In this operation, the metal is drawn through dies or specially shaped tools. Drawing is continued till wires of required diameter or cross section is obtained. This process is used to prepare wires and rods, right? So this is the thing. So in the rolling, in the process of rolling, you just pull from the other side Whereas in the extrusion or the in the extrusion, you force it to pass through this particular space. This is the difference between rolling and extrusion. Now, in the die forging process, this is the die and it is fixed, and the work is placed in the die and subjected to the impact force, right? And it will take the particular shape. So here I think the answer should be drawing. Purest form of iron is what? Purest form of iron is wrought iron. Vanadium steel is generally used for what? Vanadium steel is generally used for excellent springs. So if we see here, this alloy is used for springs, right? So it is basically used for excellent springs. So thank you for watching. These are the 100 questions. So we have more 100 questions to go. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching.